Hi, I'm the Miserable Gamer, and welcome back to KGB Unleashed. Now, after you may remember the crash from the last episode, and we missed out at the end. What I didn't realise there was actually more. It failed on the first test, where I did a second test afterwards. Basically, long story short, the first test revealed nothing, but I messed with the settings on the noise generator. Rather than making a do-do-do noise, it was just a noise. So I put it onto that, went and redid the tape recording, brought it back, and that's how we ended up here. Right, so what have we got here? Nothing immediately obvious. Some boxes. Don't want to go out the room just yet. What have we got there? 1917, 1953. Y minus x equals AB. X. I wonder if that's got something to do with the year. 1917, 36, isn't it? Gives us a two-digit number, so 3 is A, 6 is that a B? I think it's a B. AB, that looks like. So that's 3 and 6. Don't know what that relates to down here, though. We're on the other side of that wall that was bricked up. No, that was a bricked wall, wasn't it? Got a gas mask. Autopsy report 567. External inspection, examination, nutrition and constitution are good. Rigor mortis is strongly pronounced. The epidermis and the mucous membranes have an iceric tinge. The subject's entire back and the posterior surface. Thoracic cavity, intestinal fasciitis and indominus. The drug causes unusual auditory hallucinations, but it also causes strong sleepiness even in small doses. It's selected to be included in Group B for further development. Psychotropic drug test. The drug causes vivid hallucinations and emotional experiences. Side effects can include extreme high degree of nervous excitement, which can develop into epileptic fits. Elevated body temperature, sign the effectiveness of the drug is declining. Drug is included in Group C. There's a lot of stuff to read there, and I'm not sure if it's actually important. We can always go back and read it again if we need it. Well, there's something there that I can't select. Right, so nothing else around here, is there? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. So through the door. Are we going through the door now? Yep. Ah, we're at the bottom of that stair. We're where we had the intense fear. Okay. Oh, there's a corpse. Where did he come from? Oh, a lot of blood. What the hell?
Thoughts are real, and you might say material. They don't come from nowhere, and they don't disappear to nowhere. They live in different forms and emanate around us. Some can feel this emanation, while others need special devices for that. It's not enough just to discover a thought. It needs to be understood. These games are dangerous, very dangerous. A thought interpreted incorrectly can end in death.
It's a bit extreme. Alright, so where the hell are we now? We've just got to wait for the camera to stop fucking around. Any day now. God, what were the developers? You know, did they program this and think, yep, that's it. That is absolutely perfect. That is exactly how we want it to react. Or did they just program it and not bother to test? You know, it's just insane. Right, so I just popped through that wall there. Can't go that way. What's through here?
Looks like a mercury spill. It's too dangerous to enter without protection.
Oh, I got a gas mask. Where did I put the gas mask on there? Alright. I don't know how to apply the gas mask to me. Ah, there we go. I had to come out of the door scene, to then be able to go back into the door scene. Right, this looks like a shower block. Wow, that's a lot of mercury. Yeah, no wonder that's fucking dangerous. Don't seem to be able to use my torch at all. Those pipes look a lot like what was on the card. AB, wonder if it's... So we're going to have that one upright and that one... Maybe I've got to reset the... One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. I don't know what that did. Oh. Oh, it's an eyeball. I'm assuming a glass eyeball. That seems to be all we can actually do in here. There you go. AB is on the wall there. I didn't see that. Report, we can no longer hide what is happening in the lower sector of the bunker from the authorities of the Ministry of State Security, especially after yesterday's suicide of the laboratory head. Officer Krauss shot himself with a service pistol. His dead body is currently in the autopsy room. This morning, several junior members attempted to flee from the facility. Junior Lieutenant Seratin was shot dead since he was in the state of acute psychosis, similar to a fit of rabies, and posed a serious threat to the laboratory staff. All unauthorized exit attempts have been thwarted and the offenders have been detained in individual cells. facility-wide order. All staff members should immediately cancel all leaves of absence and be on high alert. 3 guards must be posted at the main electrical distributor. Another 2 should protect the backup generator. Patrols around the facility perimeter should be reinforced. Lights should remain turned on at all the facility areas and in the corridors connecting them. If a bulb needs to be replaced, the person on duty should be informed immediately. Every staff member must always be in plain view of at least one other person. In case of any abnormal situation, the alarm must be activated. The senior officers alerted without delay and the staff summoned to the scene. A report on which each extraordinary event must be submitted within half an hour of the event. Wow. I haven't got a torch anymore. Oh, there's a door there. Ooh, eye. They want me to put the eye in there? Ah, I'm looking through. Ah, this is the soundproofing, isn't it? Have I lost the eye now? I have lost the eye. So we've got a tape recorder.
These games are dangerous. Very dangerous. A thought interpreted incorrectly results in death.
That's what he just said to me.
Question as follows. Yes, you can get used to pain. But can you get used to fear? Unlikely. The power of fear is in that it doesn't exist in reality. In this sense, fear is like God. Neither exists. But it's impossible not to believe in both.
Okay. Turn off red. Would die dogs taught to death threat. That's it. What's that on there? Personal dossier Genogurov. Born in 1906. Blah, 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 blah. Well. The prisoner has advanced intellectual abilities and is silent and reticent, and it is extremely hard to disturb his equanimity. Enduring, hardly susceptible to physical pain, broad-minded and strong-willed, he treats our officers coldly but has agreed to cooperate. He was checked for abilities to produce a biowave impact, and the results were positive in 18 points out of 20. He is identified as Category A and falls within special rules. Executed by firing squad in accordance with the warrant against him. The execution was carried out on March the 3rd, which is the date that everybody left. This is a bizarre room. There's nowhere to go down there. What have we got there? Subway token.
To get to the surface through the subway tunnel.
How did that appear? And what is the bathroom, the shower room, doing on a train line?
I ran down the subway tunnel until I saw a station. Without attracting anyone's attention, I managed to get out to the surface, where the bright sunlight half blinded me. There was pandemonium in the square, people shouting, cars honking, voices resounding from loudspeakers. Mourning ribbons and portraits of the leader were everywhere. Then I realized Stalin had died. Squeezing my way through the crowd, I barely managed to get home. I came to work the next day. Everything there was just as it was before, and my life gradually returned to the way things were. I worked until I was promoted to chief engineer, and later, in the late 60s, I became the department head. I had a son and a daughter. I lived an interesting and happy life. My children were growing up before my eyes. I saw the first man go to space, and I rejoiced together with all the Soviet people. And in 1986, when Cuba became part of the USSR, my grandson was born, and I became a grandfather. And now I recall the words my grandfather once said to me: live your life so that later, people will remember you with a kind word.
Is this the end? It is the end. Huh. Does anyone else get the idea that they just like ran out of time, ran out of money, ran out of ideas, and it just, yeah, we'll put the train hole, we'll put a hole through to the train tunnel, and then, because I mean the shower room was right there, and there was the train track, so no trains could have used that track unless it was an offshoot branch or something like that. That's really disappointing. I'm left feeling it's not closed, it's not finished. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below. Great to hear from you guys. Thanks for watching. I'll click through the credits once I've done, and then we'll call it a time, call it a day on this. But yeah, I wish there was a bit more closure to it. And he just went back to the facility the next day, and nothing was different. Yeah, everything was just as it was, as in before he woke up. It doesn't. If he woke up without any memory, how does he know where he lived? Anyway, thanks for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe button and enable notifications so you get informed of new videos that I put out. And I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.